Hey guys, Jerry here with yet another channel update. I think it's about time that I actually took some time away from all the games and actually just spoke to you guys for a bit, so this is what it's gonna be. A bunch of stuff has happened on the channel lately which I feel like I need to mention somehow in a couple of words that don't really relate directly to the gameplay happenings, so I'm more taking a step back and having a look at what's been going on. So first of all, we have the series that have ended. Terraform Craft went out with, not a bang, but a sort of a kind of disappointed feel. Basically, progression past Iron in that game, or in that mod, seems to be something that takes a long time, and it takes more than I'm willing to invest in it, I must admit. Besides, once you actually get to stuff like Iron, there really isn't a lot more content being unlocked. There is the Crucible for melting alloys, there is the bellows that I haven't made for making your fortune touch hotter, and finally there is the red and blue steel, which, apart from more durability and such, can also be used to make buckets that can move source blocks. And that's about it. Nothing else. So, without much else to really do there, I didn't feel the need to continue the series. It would just be a matter of building more stuff, but even that gets old after a while, especially considering how much work you have to put into each single block, pretty much. So, Terraform Craft has now been properly replaced with my new Minecraft series, GregTech, which I'll return to in just a second. The other series that have recently suffered the guillotine of Jerry is Pneumonia. For a long time with the Pneumonia series, I've kind of felt as though I was just waiting for that final invasion to come and probably kill me off. Somehow I managed to scrape my way through and still be alive in the episodes, I think 27, but my enjoyment of the game was pretty much taken away because I was just waiting to get wiped out so I had a chance to start anew or whatever. I still have not decided whether I want to start a new Pneumonia series. It might happen, but I think I might actually wait a bit until, first of all, a bunch more features have been probably implemented, but also wait until the AI and the pathfinding has had yet another overhaul, because at the moment I am not satisfied with it, and it was continually dragging me out of the game. So there's that. Now, onto the new series that I've started. I want to mention a bit of the new about the new series and about my thoughts behind them to you guys. Hopefully this video will be watched by the majority of my viewers, because obviously you guys aren't watching my new content. Disappointed look. GregTech has a pretty decent following. It's something that's been like advertised for quite a while before I even started the series, so I expected that to also have a decent following, and people were expecting it to come, and a lot of people were looking forward to it, so I'm glad you guys are enjoying that. I would still like a bit more feedback. That actually goes for everything I do on YouTube, even on high stakes. A bit more feedback, more active comment section, participate more. The more you participate, the more I'll be able to tailor the content to your wishes, and thus the more you will most likely enjoy it. That really is the heart of it. The more you participate, the better the content will be. That's just how it is. I get a lot of enjoyment from doing this YouTube stuff, but a lot of it is directly due to the feedback that you guys give me. So, when you watch the video and just sit back and don't hit the like, or dislike if you really disliked it, and don't comment, then I don't know if you actually enjoyed or you just felt like you wasted your time. So, please participate more, and that goes for everything I do on YouTube. GregTech is not bad, like people are commenting, suggesting stuff I do, and I really love you guys for that, but I would love to see a lot more of it. I try every single time someone asks a question or comments something in the comments that feel I deserve a response, I will reply. You'll see a lot of my comments in the comment section as well, replying to people, and I'll happily reply to pretty much anything as long as it's formulated in proper English and I can understand what you're saying. So, yeah, go ahead. So, the next series that I've started up recently is Mountain Blade Warband with the Florist mod expansion. Now, Mountain Blade is a game that I have played a lot. It's a game that sucks away your time, much like Civilization does. and it's really, really enjoyable. It has a very deep gameplay, and especially with the mod pack, there's a lot of stuff to do, and you're constantly being challenged, you're constantly doing something or being called upon to help your liege or whatever. And I'm really enjoying the series so far. Like, I don't think I've ever made a series on YouTube that I've actually laughed at so much while playing it and just sitting with a grin on my face. And I kind of feel like when you guys don't watch it, I feel a bit as though my effort has been wasted. Like, I love doing the Mountain Blade series. It's so much fun, and was really looking forward to sharing it with you guys. But the fact you don't even click on it to see what it is, that kind of disappoints me. Please check it out. It's really worth watching. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's also a lot of fun playing the game. It should go on sale any time now. Like, it goes on sale quite often, so it might be worth looking out for. But as I said, I really enjoy making the series. It's the most fun series I've had in a long time. It's the most fun I've had making a series, and it really deserves a lot more attention that it's getting. So by all means, please check it out and then decide for yourselves rather than just and go, nah, I don't want to watch that. It's not Minecraft. Nah. I don't know if you guys actually do that, but that's sort of how I imagine some people at least doing. Anyway, on to the next game. Banished. Now, I teased Banished to be sort of a replacement for Pneumonia, and I still consider it to be. It's a city builder where you don't directly control a bunch of small guys, but you control their actions through orders and such, and so far the first episode has been received quite well. I look forward to recording some more of it. I even started a very large map on it, just so we could potentially keep the series going for a long time, because it does get a bit more complex as it goes along. Not much, but eventually you get to sort of a balance where you want to maintain high enough food production, you want to plan out new structures, you want to expand your city and such, and yeah, there's still a lot to come to cover there, so look forward to that. And finally, I have my first look series. Now, this is another new thing that I've pretty much started because I happened to get a trial key for Rodina. And I decided, hey, well, this is a format I could actually work with and make some fun with. So that's what I've been trying to do. Basically, what the series is me introducing you guys to some of the games that I spend some time on, but I would never imagine making a series on. That's pretty much it. It's not a pilot or anything. It's games that have occupied a lot of my time or are somehow sufficiently interesting for me to show you guys, but are probably not gonna make it to a proper series. So take it for what it is. Pretty much every episode there is standalone. It shows off an interesting game somehow. That's the only guarantee I can give, is that it's an interesting game. So whether you want to watch it, of course, depends whether you're interested in the game. If you're just curious about what it could be, then by all means watch it through and have a look. Often near the end of this episode, I will come on with, or I will give my impressions of the game and why I like it and that sort of thing. So you both have a bit of proper gameplay to look at, and of course my recommendation at the end. So I feel it's a pretty good format, but then again, the comments and the feedback from you guys has been rather missing, to say the least. Now, the final game I want to touch upon is OpenTCD. Now, OpenTCD has become pretty much a staple of my channel, and like, it's the bread and butter of what I do. And I still love the game, it's a lot of fun, but we are approaching a point where Jerryville has a supply of pretty much everything. Like, I want to grow the city to as large as it can be, or as we can make it reliably. But at one point it's gonna end. No two doubts about that. So, the question is then whether you guys are fed up of OpenTCD by now, whether you'd like to see another transport, or that's transport but a tycoon game, or whether I should just do some more OpenTCD, maybe with a different mod pack and different climate, maybe. Could be interesting. But then again, it is the same game mechanics, it is the same building of rail tracks and setting up ships and such, and there is really not a lot of different stuff to do there. So in that case, a different tycoon game or something in the same sort of vein might be more interesting for you guys. But again, I leave the question up to, or I leave the question open here, and then allow you guys a chance to rectify some of your lack of comments and actually give me some suggestions. Again, if I don't serve you guys with decent content, then you don't watch it, and then I don't get any feedback, and then I don't enjoy making it anymore. So, really, the more you put in, the more I'm willing to put in. And the more I put in, the better the content will be. So, the chain really starts with you guys. It also ends with you guys. So, please, take your responsibility serious here and actually give me some feedback. And again, that also goes for high stakes. We need the feedback. Now, one final thing I want to mention is that at the moment I'm running a schedule of maybe 5 or 6 videos a week. That seems to be pretty decent, for me at least, in terms of how much content I can produce and actually keep interesting. Normally when I record, what I do is I basically charge up a bunch of ideas and then I sit down, record as much of it as I can in the 20-minute time. Basically, I try to condense the episodes to 20 minutes, not through editing, but through my own gameplay antics, because that way I can somehow make sure that it remains interesting, that I get through a bunch of ideas, that I actually am able to put something into motion, but I'm not dragging it on so long that it ends up being long-winded or boring, or I run out of stuff to say. It's a balance act, and I think I'm doing pretty well with keeping the episodes between those 18 and 22 minutes, thereabouts. Some people have requested longer episodes, but I do not believe that would be a good idea for a lot of different reasons. The main one being that I would run out of stuff to say, or I would compress it all, as I do now, into 20 minutes, or I would spread it out, which is even worse. I would spread it out over 30 minutes, and then there would just be long pauses between me doing anything interesting. 20 minutes is a long time to play most games, or rather, it's a long time to watch most games. Not a long time to play them, but it does allow me to kind of condense the experience both for you and for me, which overall I think leads to more enjoyment. So don't expect that to change. So just a final wrap up here. I really want you guys to take a more active role in this if you can. Like, get your wishes and desires in the comments. Whenever we ask a question, please answer it. Whenever I ask a question, please answer it. And whenever you see something that you really like or dislike, then please mention it so that I know that, hey, that's a good idea, or hey, that's a really bad idea. It makes a lot of sense to me. It helps me out a lot that you guys are more active in the comments and the like, dislike, whatever. So if you would take those couple extra seconds to actually go, hey, appreciate it, or hey, I really don't like this, maybe you could do this instead, it would go a long way to helping me make better content for you guys to enjoy. And I believe that's it for this vlog. Not a vlog really, it's a video and it's a log, but there's no face, so I guess it's not a real vlog. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you, well, I won't see you, but you will hear me in one of the next episodes coming soon. Bye!